All right, in this video, I was just gonna talk a little bit about what's been going on, and because I haven't done a video in a couple weeks now, I believe, and I've just kind of felt unmotivated and not really feel like doing it the last couple weeks, and I was getting kind of down on myself for not doing anything, but uh, today I just kind of was the first day I felt like hopping on and recording something. And in this channel, I wanted to show that I am a human being and that we go through ups and downs. We're not always perfect, and the goal is not to be always perfect because I don't believe there is total perfection, and I believe it's something that we chase that we may or may never ever get. We may get perfect moments, but as I said before, perfection is something we strive for, but rarely is it a 100% thing, and it's always fleeting and it's always changing. So when we try to chase perfection, we almost are trying to reach something that may or may not be unattainable. So on a lighter note, but yeah, so I wanted to say, that sometimes we go through periods where we just kind of are releasing stuff. I've been doing some shadow work with a coach, so it's kind of maybe that's why is the last few weeks I've been kind of up and down and like feeling good one day, feeling not feeling good the other day. So uh, but then today I got back to the process and decided that uh, start watching some videos, start having some other people inspire me, because when I'm watching other people's videos, they kind of strike ideas in my head. So it kind of makes me, uh, kind of made me start to think about like our choices that we make in our lives. So for the last few weeks, I've been choosing to watch more TV and not get a whole lot done and not get in here and not try to do anything and not watch as many videos. I still did all my meditations and did my shadow work and all that stuff, which is good because I am still doing the work. I still did do all my journaling, but I just wasn't spending a whole lot of time on anything else other than all that stuff. I mean, I have a lot of other stuff going on too on the outside that I've had to work on that's drawn my attention away, which is okay. But for the most part, it got me thinking that okay, I was sitting there watching TV, and in that moment, I had a choice to continue to watch TV, continue to watch shows, continue to watch movies, which is all good stuff to do. That's I enjoy watching those things, but you have to also have to learn the balance of doing that. So in my head, I was like, in that moment, I was like, all right, well, I can continue to watch TV and not get anything done and sit in the chair. Or, you know what? I'm going to just start watching videos. And then Dr. Joe Dispenza started talking about we have to create the space for something new to come about. So I wasn't creating much space the last couple of weeks for something new to come about. So in that moment, I was like, all right, well, let's start watching these videos. So then his videos started to spark things in me, started to get me like kind of motivated again, started to create a little bit of momentum, which is something we all need. But the choices that we make create that momentum, whether or not we move in the right direction that we want to, or stay in the current direction that I was going where I wasn't getting a whole lot done. And it got me thinking here that uh, sometimes we expect like different results from the same choices we were making. Like if I'd have kept continuing to watch TV, I wouldn't be sitting here doing this video right now. So by me making a different choice to, all right, flip it over to the computer and start watching YouTube videos and start watching and listening to other people, it kind of inspired me to have a thought of that. Like, our choices create our reality. Uh, yeah, because I watch T too much, then I don't get it done. So then we wonder why we keep getting the same results when we keep making the same choices over and over again. It's like the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. So by me just changing in that moment and making a different choice, led me to, like I was saying, watching these videos and rambling a little bit. But since I haven't made a video in a few weeks, I'm a little rusty. Part of being a human being. I got to shake the cobwebs off. So, but then by finally deciding to do that, then it led me to this thing about, okay, me choosing to watch some videos actually led me down this rabbit hole of having the thought that it is really our choices that create our reality. Because if you choose to work out, you're going to be more healthier. You choose to not work out, you'll probably be a little less healthier. But in that moment, you always have that choice. And we all have choices that we can make, and that's what they kind of taught me in meditation was the more you meditate and the more, like Dr. Joe says, create that space for something new to come in. But if we're always stuck in our heads with always making choices that don't really serve us, but I mean, obviously you're the only one that can decide which choices are creating what reality you want in your life. Because some people, maybe they just want to watch TV, maybe they just want to enjoy laughing or relaxing or watching a good drama or whatever it is they're watching. That's what they choose to watch. Everybody chooses to watch different things. That's what makes us human, and that's why there's so much stuff out there for us to choose from, because there's so much variety in this world that uh, we can choose to do whatever we want. Sometimes I think there's too much variety in the world because we have too much stimulation from so much stuff that it's hard to make a good choice sometimes, because there's so many outside sources trying to draw our attention and make us make a choice that they want us to make. So that's also a thing, is you got to start learning how to make the choices that you want to make, and not just because some attention on the outside tells you to do it. But that's neither here nor there. So my choices led me here to writing down all this stuff and then kind of just freewheeling a quick video. I usually, during my process, I usually like write down some thoughts and then let it percolate. But since I hadn't done one in so long, I was like, you know what, let's just get back in the room and see what happens, because and that's the thing, is I haven't been getting in here enough to do some stuff and get stuff done. So I just wanted to share all that, but I feel like choices are choices, and yeah. So I guess the best thing to do is look at the choices you're making in your life and see where you're at. Take a, what is it, inventory of what it is you choose to do, and then try to see which choices create a better reality, or what choices create maybe a reality that you're not really liking. So for me, the last few weeks, I've just kind of been choosing to relax. And again, I got a lot of stuff watched that I wanted to see, so it wasn't all uh, bad. It was just that you got to make, I this part was lacking for the last few weeks, which is fine, because here I am explaining that we're all just human. We're all doing the best we can in each moment, and that's all you can ever do. So I just say always take inventory of what your choices are, and if maybe create some different habits, maybe even learn some other people's, if whatever you want to do in life or whatever you're looking to uh, succeed in, not succeed, whatever direction you want to go, maybe find somebody that has already accomplished what you want to accomplish, and see what some of the choices are that they had to make in their lives. Because I know that for me, the start was at the Chopra Center. They taught us to meditate every day, and then they said that you the more you meditate, the more you create that space, the more you get into that creative space, the more you choose to meditate, the more you get into an alpha state and you get into more creativity, then you might find yourself choosing better foods, choosing to do better things, choosing to watch better shows or watch better videos, or just choosing something that maybe you didn't before that might lead you down a different path. So